So creating a top trending product does not have to be difficult or challenging at all. And once you know exactly what is selling well over multiple designs, you can actually trend merge those things together to create something that is different, but also that can sell well on your Etsy shop. In today's video, I'm going to share with you a great niche to get into if you're selling t-shirts and how to learn from other best-selling designs, what you can do to create something new and stand out above the rest of the competition. I want to share this all with you coming up next. All right, so one of the things that we definitely want to focus on when we're selling any type of product on Etsy is definitely serving the micro niches. And obviously we're searching up a particular shirt we want to sell, but more specifically, we're going to focus on the bird niche. Now, this can be somewhat of a broad search in itself, bird shirt, but when we go down a little bit further, we want to learn what specific designs in this niche that are doing well. And then what are also some keywords we can bring over into our design that can be extremely well also. And again, it's always good to do product research before we do our designs. So if I scroll down a little bit further here, obviously I see a bird shirt has about 71,000 search results. Again, we know it's a hot sales signal because 39 out of the 56 listings on the first page receive at least one sale in the past 7 days. Again, it could be 5 sales, 10 sales, 100 sales. At least we know majority of the people on the first page has received their sale today. So now if I go down a little bit further, I see more specifically what products are doing well, and I see the design itself. Now, obviously we don't want to copy these designs, but I like to trend merge. I like to bring in designs from multiple places to really bring in a unique design that may not be represented here. So I like seeing all of these designs at one time. I like seeing the data in regards to sales and what have you. But when I look at this, I automatically identify the top 4 trending products in this niche here. This shirt that says bird nerd obviously has the birds on it. This one here is bringing in that little art style with the birds as well. This one's here, it could be possibly trademarked, so I don't want to touch on that. Again, I see a different version of the shirt here. Now be mindful as well, this is one of those shirts in those categories I believe is evergreen, seasonal products, sell all year round. So you definitely want to have some of these in your shop that can carry your shop along the way throughout the year. Now, one of the things that I see here that is doing extremely well, number one, obviously having the bird on the shirt itself, but also I see that this phrase that could be visible on our design where it says bird nerd. Now going a little bit further here, I think we can do better in regards to our designs because most of these shirts here are not necessarily bringing in a lot of color on the designs, and we can do some great things there. So we have done our research. We know the bird niche is doing well. We know there's some areas here that are doing extremely well with text on screen, obviously adding in the birds itself. But I think we can merge some of these design trends together to create something new that is not represented here, but I think can do us extremely well. All right, so I'd like to go in a little bit further here and do some further research in regards to how well these products have been doing. Obviously, we see this shirt in Etsy itself. It is a bestseller. That means it has received a high sales volume in the last 6 months. We do see this in red on the right hand side, which we always want to see here. 20 plus people have this in the cart, and obviously we see the design here. Very basic text, bird nerd, but obviously incorporating some different birds here, which I think we can add in that text to our design. Same thing with this product here, is shows us the best of this badge. 20 plus people have it in the cart, and again bring in a different style here that I think we can incorporate with our design. And we see this basic shirt here that we know was created with AI. We understand that, and we can actually take this type of theming and integrate this over into our design to bring something very special here. And again, we know people like it because it's a bestseller. And again, 16 people viewed it in the last 24 hours. And I think this, incorporating other design trends, can be something we can offer in this particular niche. So here we are in Printify, and one of the main products that we're going to sell today is the Bella Plus Canvas 3001 t-shirt design. Now we can see this shirt here is selling for $10.61, but of course if you're utilizing Printify Premium, which I have a discount in my description box below for new users, you get 30 days absolutely for free. You're able to get these products at a major discount at $8.48 just starting off. Now again, there are multiple things you can sell in our video today. We're just talking about selling t-shirts, and obviously we can switch over to sweatshirts, but you can see there are a lot of things here that you can get into. Some of these are also even micro niche categories that can obviously sell extremely well also. And so there's a lot here that you can take from this video, but also apply it to different products. I make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. Again, you can get started absolutely for free. Again, $0 per month. But if you do want to get that major discount on all products, then definitely jump on Printify Premium, as well as the discount code below for new users. So again, 30 days absolutely for free. I'll make sure to leave all the details down in my description box below. All right, so we jumped into Kiddo and we created some great AI designs that were inspired by best-selling products. Obviously, we're focusing on the bird niche, and I like to create different variations of these type of designs here utilizing AI, because you never know which ones are going to sell well and how these can actually be combined together to create something amazing. So if you want to get the prompt that I use for this design, as well as download this exact image yourself, check out my link down in my comment section below. It'll take you over to my collection of AI designs you can actually get access to, download, use my prompts, however you want to use it, to get designs like this, and even change up some of your prompts to get different type of designs yourself. So with that being said, I like to download this here from Kiddo and upload this into Canva to add in some more things here to make our product stand out even more. All right, so here we are in Canva, and what we did here, we just uploaded those designs into Canva and remove the background and just allow this to really be just a collection of different birds here. But I think having these different collection of birds here, especially following this art style, I think can be extremely helpful. Now, one of the things that we saw trending on Etsy is all of these birds and really all of different type of plants or animals in one design itself, which we know has done well elsewhere. So we definitely want to incorporate that style over to our design itself. And of course, we just spaced out these birds accordingly. And when I utilize this in a design, as I'll share with you a little bit here, you can see how well that design came out, especially understanding here that this literally took me just a couple seconds to gather these designs. And obviously we can upload this to Printify and use this to start selling on Etsy right now. Now, I think one of the things also we can add in here is some text to make our product stand out even more. And here's the design that we came up with. We actually grabbed a pre-made design from Creative Fabrica. It says easily distracted by birds, and we added in just some small variations of birds here just to cover up the design itself. This literally took no time to grab a pre-made text and obviously incorporate some AI designs here to make it stand out even more. Now, one area of design that we didn't necessarily touch on that we can do right here is adding in that popular phrase, bird nerd. Again, we definitely want to incorporate that in a unique way to our designs. And we don't necessarily even have to utilize all of these birds here, because we know even one design itself, which is truly made with AI, can do extremely well. So one of the things I want to do, obviously, is remove majority of these birds here. And we can add this main collection of birds here right in the middle. And one of the things that we definitely want to do is bring over that retro type style that we know is doing extremely well and incorporate some of the colors in our text with what is visible here. So I'd like to go ahead and put in my text first, and then we can add the nerd at the bottom as well. So we'll just incorporate some retro style text. And I have that here where it says bird. And I want to add a nerd here at the bottom as well. And I think this would be a great shirt in itself just to create. And I like to have a mock-up down at the bottom just to see how this will look once it's finished here. And I want to go ahead and change this here to bring down my transparency a little bit, and that could be a great t-shirt we can start selling on Etsy itself. All right, so if everything's good here, I'll go ahead and download my image, and I have several of them here I can use. But for today's example, I'll just go ahead and use this assortment of different birds here. So I'll go ahead and download this as a PNG, and I'll upload this into my Printify account. All right, so here we are back in Printify. I head over to my catalog here. I want to go to women's clothing, which is t-shirts. So I want to go to the t-shirt I want to sell, which is the Bell and Canvas. I can go down here and see the options that I can utilize for my designs here. I see where I can actually have my design created. Again, the price of the shirt, the shipping time as well. I can actually choose my print provider manually if I want to. And I like to go with Monster Digital here. I see all the information in regards to the price of the shirt, shipping cost of the shirt, shipping time, and what sizes are available, as well as the colors and the location they're shipping from. And from here, I like to go ahead and start designing. And remember, I want to grab over my design, upload it here. So from here, I can go up to the top where it says upload and upload my design here. I can drag and drop my design here on my t-shirt, which in our case today, I'll just drag and drop. And we're bringing in over one of our styles here, just so I can share with you how easy it is to upload this to your design. And we have our design here. And one of the things I like to do is obviously move up my design as high as possible. And I can go in here and see the variations of the different color options that I have here. And I know that that particular soft cream color is doing well. So I definitely want to incorporate that to my design here. And for our case today, we'll just stick with the soft cream that we have. So we'll take off the white and just keep the soft cream. Now, with that being said here, if I do want to go and see how my t-shirt will look, I can head over to preview. And here we have our design that I think is a really easy combination of pre-made text and obviously bring in AI art to make our design stand out even more. And I think this is great for us to start selling in our Etsy shop. And even if I want to add in a different design here, I can go back to all of my designs, drag and drop one of my designs in here that's a little bit different. And we have our design here, the assortment of different birds. Again, I can change the color if I want. Say if I don't want to go with this soft cream color, let's say for instance, if I want to go with dark heather gray, I can actually add that here. So I'll take off the soft cream for right now. And again, the same thing here, I can go to preview and I can see exactly how this shirt will look once it is printed out. And as you can see, that's a great t-shirt we can start selling on our Etsy shop as well, and I think that came out extremely well. So as you can see, finding these top designs and learning from them is a very easy step for you to create something that we know to work well in this space, but also bringing something new that's not necessarily represented here. Now, if you're new to selling anything online with Etsy and you don't know how to get started yourself, I have created a step-by-step guide that will share with you the basic steps of starting your own Etsy shop where you can get up and running with your first product and start listing that today. If you want to check out my free course to help you get started selling on Etsy, check out my link down in my description box below. And also watch the next video where I teach you another trending product that you can start selling online with Etsy right now. As always, my friends, my name is Jay, and I will see you in the next video.